Hello, welcome back if you are new. I am Ambrosia and I am the eclectic herbalist. As the title suggests, I got a boob job, so I will be kind of doing a vlog on that. I know some may say it's not very natural of me, but I have tried every natural approach from the age of 15 upward, and it just isn't happening for me. And I am 30 years old, and from the time I was 15, it would be every year. They'll just grow in. They'll grow in when I'm older. They'll be here someday. And when I was like 17, they started coming in. I got pregnant. For every other woman in my family, they are very blessed up here. Not me. After each child, I figured they stay big, but they in fact just completely got sucked away. So, as you probably have noticed, there wasn't really much going on up here. Now there is, so that is what this video is about. So to start off, I am in Nevada, and so I went to Dr. Hankins at the Hankins & Son surgical, whatever it's called. And it's been a kind of like 4-year back and forth sort of thing. Actually, probably more than that, because when I was 23, me and my best friend said if we just don't have anything by 26, we would get a boob job. And 26 came and went, and I just had gotten busy with life, and they just weren't looking, they weren't where I wanted them. And this is nothing to do with anyone else who, because I did like my small boobies. My husband liked my small boobies, and this has, I'm not trying to say you should get surgery, do what you want to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's really up to you, just as this was up to me. The reason why I decided to actually like take the dive and get a consultation and all that done is because I had my author headshots done, and one of my favorite pictures is me walking towards the camera. It's full body, and I'm so cute in all of it. Yes, I think I'm cute. I thought it was a very pretty picture. I'll put it up here for you guys. And in my perspective, my boobs killed it. My boobs kind of ruined the whole thing. Not just because they're small, but just the way they looked in the picture. So I decided to go ahead and get them done. So first things first, before we get into the actual vlog, I did get silicone. I got the memory gel. The hold on, I have it on card. They gave me this cute little card. So I have the Mentor Memory Gel Boost breast implants in both sides. They're both 370cc, and they are under the muscle. The incision was under here. I actually didn't even get to talk about that. That's where I wanted it, but we never really discussed it during the consultation or anything. And honestly, it was a very snippety snap sort of. Anytime I saw the doctor, he was really quick with the tell me what was going to go on. And so when I went for my my pre-op appointment, I do say it's a consultation in the video, but it's actually my pre-op. They just said, here's 370cc we settled on, and I was like, I guess so. I knew when I went in there that I wanted to be a full C again, because that's where I was. This is a lot more than I had in high school, but also I'm only about 2 weeks out, so they're a little, they haven't like settled or anything. But yeah, so I was like, I guess so, that's what we're going with. I tried them on and they fit my body really well, so I went ahead and just agreed with that. But they were, I can't even do the breakdown for you because I don't have the receipt anymore, but the entire procedure, including the anesthesia and the aftercare appointments and all that, was $8,000. I did finance them for $6,000, and then I had to pay the $2,000 extra. So they weren't all out of pocket. I was able to finance. So there is that. Like I said, this is what we got, and I will do like a before and after at the end. I would say for me, the most thing that I was nervous about was getting my blood drawn and getting the IV. But when I went into pre-op, they actually didn't have to draw my blood. They just put one of those little machines and did like blood pressure, which for me brought down my nerves by half because I still had to get the IV placement. I hate needles, which people are like, but you got tattoos. This is a different type of needle. I don't think people understand. The needles for shots are like this big. The needles for IVs, a little smaller, but it's still a needle. This is like a little stab and poke, a little. This, don't mind. A needle going into my body where it can just break off and be stuck in there, that's what I fear. I can't even watch it on cartoons. So when I went in for surgery, which was literally 2 weeks after my pre-op, yeah, it all happened really quick, which was, for me, perfect. So we went to the surgery center, my husband went, and we went to that back room where they get you all hooked up and have you put on the compression socks and the little gown and your little hat. And my blood pressure was high simply because I was nervous about the IV. And I have a little scar from it. Don't know if you could see it, probably not. It did give me a little scar. But I know it is just a little pinch, and that was all. And that's literally all it was. But I still had a little tiny mini panic attack once it was in, I just kind of kept my arms still until they were ready to take me back, which was also really quick. I just walked into the surgery room and sat on the little table, and they like have you lay like this with your arms in a crucifix sort of way. And all I remember is the anesthesiologist, he asked me how long me and my husband were together, and I like had to think about it because I was thinking about the years, and I said 15 years. And he's like, did you say years? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I thought you were thinking about the months. And then 2 seconds later, he's like, does it feel weird? And it was starting to like feel really weird while I was looking up at the lights. And then I was just in like a dream state. I was having a dream. And then this lady was like, wake up, your surgery is done. And I woke up literally with no pain, no nausea, just kind of tired, obviously. And I had the bandages, so wrapped around. It wasn't until we got in the car and we were driving and I got hungry that I started to feel tightness and the pain from the incisions. And so I was supposed to take the nausea medication. I did get medication, which I didn't take the nausea medication first, which I definitely should have. We immediately went and got me something to eat so I could take the antibiotics and the pain medication. And I ended up taking like 3 bites of it and took the medication and then threw up anyways. So then I had to wait to take those pills again. And then I took the nausea medication. Felt much better, was able to eat. And yeah, the first day, what I would say was the worst. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it, a lot of people's experiences, and they said the second day was pretty bad for them. But the first day was, I cried a few times. The second day was a little bit better, and this was all 3 days before Christmas. My surgery was on the 21st, so we had, Christmas Eve the 24th and Christmas the 25th. So a lot of people said it hurt right here. They couldn't lift their arms up past this sort of right here. For me, I was able to lift my arms. I was perfectly fine with that. And on day 2, I was feeling a little bit better to move around and do stuff. I did, unfortunately, I don't know if it was the second or third day. It was before Christmas. I went to reach and grab something with this arm and reached just a little too far. There was pulling, which I did let the doctor know that happened. And from then on, it was just a little bit more swollen, a little bit more tight. And then literally a week later, I did the same thing on the same side. I went to reach for something and reached a little too much, and there was a little pulling. So this side is healing probably a little slower and has a little bit more soreness. The second time I did it, it was up here. The first time it was all over. So it is slightly bigger, and I told them about that at my week post-op and my 2-week post-op. So they looked at it, they said everything else looks fine, that it's all healing really well, that it would generally, if you pull lift I didn't lift anything, but if you pull and you feel something, it will probably stretch the muscle a little bit. I'm just sitting here touching it. I'm sure I did stretch the muscle, so it's trying to heal from that. But I absolutely love them, especially right now. I know they will go down and settle and be a little bit not as big, which is also fine. But currently, I love them. They are super sensitive in the nipple area. A lot of women said that it was common to either lose feeling altogether or lose sensation for a little bit and it would come back. They did not lose sensation. This one did, but it was mostly all right here that I had lost sensation. I can feel it now fine, but my nipples are super sensitive. They hurt. That's about it talking wise. I do have some actual footage, so we'll go ahead and get into that, and I will see you when I return, I guess. Anyways, I wanted to kind of go over some of the stuff I bought for after the surgery. I also want to mention it's December. My surgery's on the 21st, so really close to Christmas. Prometheus, don't you do it. Prometheus, no! No! But anyways, let's get into what I got. I got these. I got 2 of them, one for each boob, because I'm going to need ice, and these are like those old style ice packs, and I thought they were really cool. So I also got this neck pillow because after surgery I'm going to have to sit up or sleep sitting up, so a lot of people recommended the neck pillow along with one of these things. I did also order a new zip-up jacket. I have an outfit that I'm going to wear there, but I don't have too many zip-up jackets. Prometheus, no! Prometheus! Anyways, Prometheus is here. I also got some hibiscus skin cleanser because that's what they told me to get. I have to wash my body with it the night before and the day of. I did purchase 4 different kind of surgical sports bras. I took the inner part out because they are smalls. So hopefully these will fit. I got this one, which was just a 1, and then these ones, which was a case of 3. So we'll see how those go. After my pre-op, I did get my prescriptions. So I got some sort of patch. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but it's a patch to help me with nausea that I'll have to put on like an hour before. I have so it is going to be like a really long vlog, but like I said, at the end I will do before and after shots in some of my tops. I wear tops like this consistently, and I don't wear bras. I haven't worn bras in like 7 years, so I don't even know if these shirts will still fit me. I hope they do. I love them. I don't want to have to buy a whole new wardrobe again.
I also want to mention, it's like 6 in the morning right now, but I forgot to mention this in the video. I made this tea for after the surgery to help with bloating and pain and constipation and stuff. So it's chamomile, skullcap, peppermint, and then I added ginger and turmeric for bloating or constipation and such. But when I went for my pre-op appointment, hold on. I'm doing this on my tablet. I'm sorry. At my pre-op, they said that I should stop taking any sort of herbal supplements, mostly anything that starts with G. So ginger, ginkgo, garlic, things like that. So when I was at my I made this prior to my pre-op. So I had asked the nurse that I was speaking with that if it would be okay to drink ginger and turmeric, or actually I just said ginger. I said, would it be okay to drink ginger tea after I had made a tea? And she said, nope, no ginger and no turmeric. That's exactly everything in here. So I cannot drink this tea after surgery. I have to construct a whole new one without ginger or turmeric. So, yeah, that's that.
So I'm at my second consultation. Hopefully I remember to record once I get in there, but I believe I'm going to be trying on the sizes again. I might have to get my blood drawn, which is getting my blood drawn and getting the like needle placed for the anesthetic is what I'm really nervous about. Everything else I'm like perfectly fine with. I'm completely horrified of needles. That's what I'm more concerned with. That's what I'm more anxious about. And I mean, I've had 3 children, and all 3 times I've had to get my blood drawn. I just don't like it. So hopefully I remember, like I said, to record. I'm also using my phone, which doesn't have a lot of memory, so we'll see. My appointment is at 10. It's only 9:38. I'm gonna go in like 7 minutes.
To be in until 9:15. He said I should be done about 12 or 1. I haven't eaten anything since midnight. I haven't drinking anything since midnight, which is obvious because it's sleeping. But I can't put deodorant on, and I just don't like that. Other than that, my husband's gonna take me, and I'm just kind of waiting. So I'm here, got my stuff. These socks. I have compression socks on. Yeah, I'm about to get the IV. That's the most nerve-wracking thing. That's the thing I'm most nervous about, is the IV. I'm horrified of needles, like I said. Don't think I'll say that enough, but there we go. The IV. I hate it. Say hi to the people. That was kind of cool. Have a nice evening. Boobies. Boobies. This one hurts a little bit.
Pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. Had a nice little nap.
Didn't even seem like a little nap, did it?
I had a dream, so it was a nice little nap. So I still have these little butt balls, but I'm at my post-op. I'm at my post-op appointment. What we got going on? The incision. So I'm back home after my post-op appointment. I got the compression brought, and they showed me how to do some massaging on the side. So I just have to push on the side of each of them at the same time, but I'm holding my phone. Push them, and I'll hold them for hold them for 10 seconds to do it 10 times, 3 times a day. So this is what we got. So the stitching is under here, and it got kind of sore this morning, but it's better now. Let's see if I could show you. Gross. Today's day 3, 2 days after the surgery. It's no longer painful up here. It's fine up here, but down here where the incision is, on this side it is a little painful. Or not painful, just it's tender. The swelling that I had right here kind of went down a little bit, but you can still kind of see all the fluid in there, like now. So, and I have surgical bra they gave me, and then a surgical bra that I got off Amazon. It makes it feel a little bit more together. I did forget to mention, I remade the tea that I had made last week to drink for bloating and stuff, but I had added ginger and turmeric to it. Cerberus! Shut up! I had added ginger and turmeric to it, which when I went to my pre-op appointment, I had asked if I could drink that after surgery. She said no because of the ginger and turmeric in it. I have to stay away from those for a little bit. So I remade one, got rid of the ginger and turmeric, and instead replaced it with catnip. And I double checked with the lady. So I asked the lady who just kind of called to tell me about what time my surgery was. I texted her and asked her if it'd be okay to use skullcap, chamomile, catnip, and lemon balm. And she said those sound fun, there shouldn't be a problem with it. So I drank one. I finally had gotten that response yesterday, so I drank 1 cup last night, and I might drink a few more today. So it's like day 6. We had Christmas Eve and Christmas, so as much as I tried to rest, it was a little hard because we went places. I think day 4 or 5, like the soreness in my chest and arms, I didn't have any, and I kind of mindlessly reached for something with my left arm, reached a little too far. I did feel stretching or pulling, but it didn't hurt, and I stopped immediately. I have been obviously monitoring it to make sure I didn't like pull a stitch and I wasn't bleeding, and nothing has turned purple or bruised, but it is, the incision site on my left side is a lot more painful, and the incision site on my right side, like I don't feel anything unless I like rub against it or something. Like it's not really painful. The swelling on my right side has also gone. I did forget to record my last appointment, which was just yesterday. I guess it's not my last, it was my 2-week post-op appointment. I forgot to kind of check in. All they said was everything was fine, everything's healing well. They took the stickers off. I have to go back in 2 months, but here they are. I do wear other sports bras, but those sports bras are a little bit more tighter, so I wear this one to like, they're not as tight. But this is what the incision looks like. Gross. And ooh, that one actually doesn't look bad. This one's a little scabby, I guess. They said I could use scar cream, but that doesn't look like that's gonna scar very bad, so I might get one of those silicone strips. Anyways, I can lift more than 5 pounds, but less than 10. I completely forgot to ask if I can lay down normally to go to sleep. And I read that that's like a 6-week sort of thing, sleeping up like that. I'll give them a call. That's about it for the updates now. Just because nothing's really going on now day by day. I'm not feeling any pain. They're not really getting swollen anymore, so I don't have to ice them. And the stitches were removed. So at this point, I just have boobs, which I didn't have before, so that's pretty awesome. Welcome back. It is I. Same me. So yeah, that's basically my surgery. But that is about it. I will go ahead and do the before and after shots now. It is just like 3 of the tops of my braless tops that I wore prior to this, and then me with these.
that is all I have for you. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week.